Hello, everybody, and welcome to. That's not going, so I don't know if it's on. We're just going to roll with it. There we go. It's working. All right. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the first Ells Autocare Q&A here over on my YouTube live. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes to see if anyone wants to show. We'll just start to run through some of the questions. I can see somebody's joined now. I don't know if you've got any questions that you want to ask quickly. Pop them over in the comments section. I'll just get my phone up quickly because it's got a few questions on there. Okay. Just give it a minute. What I'll do is I'll get into it, and then we can just end it there if nobody comes, and then at least that way you can watch this then on my channel at a later date. So let's get some of these questions up. Okay. So one that I get quite a lot, and that is, how do I feel, or how do they word it? How did I find becoming a mobile mechanic? For me, it was a do or die sort of situation where I had to do it. I was in employment at the time, so I was working in a garage, and my wife was very poorly at the time, and she rang me saying essentially that I needed to go home. So I went home to attend to her, and the garage I was in at the time didn't like that too much, and I ended up getting a sack. And I knew that as soon as I found another job and that situation might arise again, then I was just going to be losing job after losing job after losing job. So I stayed home for a period of time to look after her, and sitting around a large portion of the time, and it took a bit of a knock on my mental health. I come from a bit of a poor background, and I didn't want my kids, so I got 5 kids, and I didn't want them to experience the things that I experienced growing up. So I started a Facebook page, threw some tools in the back of the car, and went off to work. They come in drips and drabs to start off with, 2 or 3 jobs a week. Now I'm doing about 4 or 5 jobs a day, so it has picked up quite a bit. But for me, it was a brilliant experience because I was there to support my wife and my family when they needed it, and now that is still translated through. My customers have that understanding. So if it's a sports day, or if my kids are unwell, if they need to go into hospital for whatever reason, I've got 5 boys, they're clumsy as anything. So if I have to go into hospital for anything, my customers and my followers are very aware of my situation and how I run the business. So for me, it was brilliant. It was amazing. Obviously, working out outdoors in Wales isn't always that good with the great Welsh weather, but as a whole, it was great. It was something I left, and I don't plan on going into a unit anytime soon. Okay. No one's shown up yet, but I'll just keep working through some of these questions. Another one is, where am I based? But obviously I just informed you that I am from Wales, South Wales. I live in a little town called Bridgend between Cardiff and Swansea. It's all right. I don't really. I used to go to Swansea and Cardiff working, but I'm rather busy at the moment in Bridgend. Like today, I worked full day, and that was just in my village. I was literally no further away than 10-15 minutes from home the whole day. So I don't see the point of having to travel an hour's just distance away when I've got enough work on my own doorstep. So I don't tend to travel that far anymore. Favorite tools. I always feel like people expect me to say snap onto this, but it's just not, you know? I just think they're a bit expensive for what they are. And I'm not really a tool snob, so I don't have any fancy tools in my arsenal, I suppose. I have tang tools. I have some snap-on tools. I have halters advance. They're quite good. I have some gear wrench tools. I have some boxer tools, and then I got some, the what are they called? Those cheap ones, Bargoid are they, and US Pro. So I don't not dedicated to Snap-on or Mac tools. I'm never on a tool van, so it is literally just budget tools, I suppose. But they all come with a warranty, so what's it matter? So I'm happy with it. Favorite car to work on. This is an awkward thing, because it depends what it is. We're just doing discs and pads. I don't really care. But like I hate doing. Is that lagging? I feel like it is. I hate doing things like minis. I don't like minis because everything you do on a mini, you have to pull the front end off, and those bars on the front end are usually rusted through. And it's just a nightmare usually working on a mini. I quite like it at the moment. I like the Vag groups at the moment. They're quite easy, nice, simple to work on. But even not when it comes to servicing and brakes, basic stuff. Without Mercedes, they're quite simple at the moment as well. Nice and easy. You can go and do a service and then hop off to the next one without causing too much dramas whatsoever, really. Another one. What jobs do I prefer? So, do I do big jobs? Yes, I do. But do I like them? No, I don't. So I can make videos of me stripping engines down, just change the gearbox on a Focus, which I did make a video of, and yeah, I've done Astras, clutches on Astras, clutches on Zafiras, Corsas, Clios, all sorts. I do all sorts. But all said and done, it took me a whole day to change a gearbox for the same amount of money as it would have took me to do 4 or 5 discs and pads, or 3 or 4 discs and pads. And discs and pads is a lot less stress. So I don't see the point in putting yourself through the stress and the hard work of doing a clutch when you don't need to. Yeah, so yeah, I prefer the smaller jobs. Nice simple service. Do 2 services a day. That make more money than I would if I did a clutch. So, and they're easy. So why would I want to stress? And as well with the service, you're doing a safety check, so you need to make sure that that vehicle is safe for the customer currently, and they're prepared for the future. So potentially go on to make them further jobs. So yeah, with the clutch, it's not the same thing. You're not getting the full access to the vehicle. Just checking the questions. I hope this is working and I'm not just sat here talking to myself. This green dot's going up. I can't see that point now. There's a green dot on my screen that keeps going back and forth. So I think it's working. Yeah. How long have I been in business for? We've been in business now for coming up 5 years. And it's alright. I enjoy it. As I said earlier, I'm going to put my TikTok live on as well. If you don't follow me on TikTok, head over and have a look. And then we can get some more questions on the go from there. Oh, let me change that. Bear with me 2 seconds. Dun, dun, dun. Just setting up my TikTok live. Do you follow me on TikTok? If you don't, you should. You usually get loads of questions in there, which can help us here. So we'll do that. We're both gonna go there now. Okay. So we covered. I can't see the questions now. So we covered what tools I use, where I'm based, how I found becoming a mobile mechanic. I've been qualified. Started my apprenticeship. Well, started my qualifications about 16 years ago, 15 years ago, something around that time. But I was working on cars as a kid, growing up. Hi, Kevin. Thank you for joining in. So yeah, I qualified, and then I wanted to make money, not getting dirty. So I went and got a business degree, and didn't really enjoy myself working in the business world. So I come back to the tools, and that's where I've been ever since. No regrets. Dun. Nobody's actually shown up, so I'm going to leave it there for now. Then I'll post this onto my feed, and then we can, if it's reviewed. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, then leave me a message in the comment section, and we can go from there with that. Yeah, it's great. Thank you if you are watching this. I'm very grateful for your time. It's a good night for me for now. Night.